Akumal, located on the Caribbean coast of Mexico, was founded in 1958 as a community for scuba divers. Even now, it is one of the smaller, quieter resort communities that still attract divers and nature enthusiasts who are drawn to the one-road beach town. With its 2 bays, a lagoon, and close proximity to cenotes, it is a rare gem on the ever-sprawling Riviera Maya. Underlying this beautiful environment is a unique ecosystem that cannot be found anywhere else. People come from all over the world to not only dive the reefs, but also for its intricate underground cave and river systems. These underground rivers are millions of years old and rely upon a delicate ecological balance. Development began in 1970 with Cancun and has grown at an incredible rate. From 1990 to 1995, the population of Cancun grew by 77%. Playa del Carmen, just down the highway, has had a growth rate of 26%, making it one of the fastest growing cities in Latin America and even the world. The effects of this development can be easily seen in some places, but some of the more fundamental changes, such as to water quality, are less easy to observe. It is that very unique nature of the ecosystem that compounds the negative effects. The underground rivers transport the good and bad and deposit them on the coral reefs. The corals are not plants, they are animals, which by their nature live in colonies and spend their lives competing for space and build coral reef ecosystems that provide home to millions of species. These animals, hard and soft corals, around the world are stressed by global climate change, sea temperature rise, ocean acidification, and overfishing. In addition to these worldwide threats, the coral in this area battle the effects of development and tourism. In the Caribbean, the main reef-building coral is staghorn and elkhorn coral. At one time, these formed the basis of all coral ecosystems in the Caribbean. In the past 30 years, we've seen an 80% decrease in these species alone. Mass bleaching events, white band disease, and algal bloom are just a few of the problems that struggling population of staghorn and elkhorn coral have to face. Here in Akumal, our staghorn and elkhorn are overwhelmed with algae. With our reef monitoring here, we can see that the once dominant staghorn now covers 1% of our coral reefs. On our research dives, we often find areas where there is evidence of dead coral reef crest primarily made up of staghorn. Often we find the skeletons of dead staghorn colonies lying on the seabed, demonstrating that these were recently live colonies. Expedition Akumal is made up of a dedicated team of researchers and volunteers in collaboration with SEA and Oceanus, who share the common goal to protect and restore the natural ecosystem of Akumal. One point that must be made is that now is the time to make a difference. It will require the work and dedication of all of us. By not getting involved and being complacent, you become part of the problem. Our researchers went out to tag fragments of staghorn suitable for rescue, only to find these fragments had already died just 1 week later, driving home the point that time is running out. In 2008, the IUCN declared staghorn to be critically endangered. This is just one step away from extinct in the wild. Staghorn coral provides a nursery for juvenile fish. They also absorb 90% of the impact of storms and hurricanes hitting the coast. Without them, the entire coastal community and ecosystems are in danger. By using pioneering technologies, we will rebuild the once majestic coral reefs of Akumal. Already from our preliminary lines, we have seen life returning to these areas. It's not too late if we act now. To learn more about Expedition Akumal and to get involved, contact us and visit our website.